a.m.
Did I get that right?
Talking, sí, muy bien. Eso sí que es. You guys had a great show, and
thank you.
Good to be here. Listen, this is one of the greatest times of all for me in the world is opening day. So
Está hermano en fuego.
Sí, estoy en fuego.
We're on fire. You ready?
Estoy en fuego porque un día muy importante.
Sí, very important.
Oh, yes. Shit. Okay, we're going to go phrase for phrase.
Yes. Uno cervezas, por favor.
Fría, por favor.
Fría.
Sí, muy fría.
Muy fría.
Sí. Mañana empieza las grandes ligas.
Tomorrow is Major League Baseball.
Starts Major League Baseball. Empieza. Yeah.
I can speak Spanish.
You can speak Spanish.
I'm bilingual at this point.
Yeah, you're by something. I don't know what the hell you are.
Yes, I am.
You're
all right.
You're trilingual. Well, I am trilingual. Arigatou gozaimasu. Konnichiwa. Mada shita. Dai League. Shipatsu. Daiichi game.
There's a lot going on there.
Giants. Tomorrow will be the first game.
Yankees and Giants.
Giants. No, but the reason that I think it's wonderful, and I welcome anybody's comments with reference to that, but most of our guys and gals are big baseball fans, so they probably would agree with me, JP, that opening day in baseball may be the most exciting and interesting opener of any of the major sports. And again, I'm biased, but I think the pomp and circumstance, the excitement, all, if not every single stadium is full to the capacity.
Yeah.
The running out, to third baseline, first baseline, the introduction of the players, the planes going over, not that they don't have that. Again, all these things, some of them aren't unique to baseball because they have the planes going over in college football, NFL, and stuff like that, not in the indoor arenas like hockey and basketball. Hockey and basketball right away kind of get thwarted a little bit because they're not outdoors.
Not grand outside.
Yeah, grand outside. But
neither is the Trop.
Baseball is, and the Trop has that. But I think there's something about opening day. I'll never forget all of my opening days, but especially the ones in the major leagues. And that really brings us to...
You played in some really big ones.
Yeah.
Like Marlins opening day.
Yeah.
Rockies opening day.
You can't tell.
Played in front of 85,000 people in Mile High Stadium.
80,000 people in Mile High. Yeah, obviously 50,000.
That's insane.
It was like 43 with at Joe Robbie because they closed out the upper seats. They probably could have opened those up and it could have been 70,000 easy.
Yeah, easy.
And they did when they eventually reached the playoffs in 97. They got smart enough and they opened everything up. But those are memorable opening days, that your blood is just going and you're tingling and you're standing in the dugout and you're looking to this person that's like the one with the sheet and he's calling the names out and as Renee Latchman ran out there and Cookie Rojas, the coaches, and then it's your turn. It's just so exhilarating.
Orestes Destrade,
first base, batting fourth, number 39. Or you're like,
that's cool.
Shit.
Yeah.
And you run out there and you look up and it's just.
And you're trying to be cool, right? You're like,
of course you're trying to be cool,
but inside,
you're just blowing up.
Did they have the one like in the All-Stars where they come like the camera goes?
Yeah, they came back. It was beautiful.
And then you're like, what'd you do? What was your face? What'd you do?
Just like,
you tipped
no, I did. I believe I did the tip cap.
Tip the cap.
But oh, by the way, on the heels of that, and then we broke. Oh, this gentleman ran out there and threw out the first pitch.
Who's that?
I don't know. This guy played center field for the Yankees. Maybe he wore number 5. Might have been one of the greatest players of all time. Joe DiMaggio threw out the first pitch.
That for the Marlins, obviously.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Right. So these opening days are just so memorable. I have so many friends, families that have been to opening days at Major League ballparks that just, I think it's like nothing else, man. I'm sorry. I don't want to dog
pretty freaking cool.
football, both NFL and college. because the openers are so anticipated.
You know what I hated?
But baseball is one of
And
them.
you may not like this because I didn't like when Major League Baseball opened up overseas.
Yeah.
You know, like if we're going to do real games and start the season.
And they've done that numerous times.
Yeah. Because sometimes in Japan.
Yeah. Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I understand that because of the travel. You want to get them out a week early and then bring them back. I get that.
Yeah,
but
so
it's like we're starting the Major League Baseball season in Korea.
Yeah. It's a truncated opening day.
It should be Cincinnati.
Yeah. It
every year.
Cincinnati. It really should. It was
that used to be that way
for like 30, 40 years.
Why can't we just have a tradition?
Cincinnati. I mean, you're talking Cincinnati is one of the originals, right? One of the original
red legs.
Dozen of teams, including Philadelphia and Boston and New York.
Can't we just hold on to a tradition?
Just hold on to that and give it to them. I am 100% with you. I think, man, that goes hand in hand with even the little league openers, are like, to be. Remember when you go out and you're walking?
And they would bring in.
Every team would make, and
we're out down in South Florida on Hollywood, Rotary Park.
Yeah,
in Hollywood, we brought in Gaylord Perry came one time.
Yeah, I remember dozens of openers.
I remember getting an autograph from Gaylord Perry.
How
at
cool
Rotary
is that?
Park. Yeah. Bucky Dent, who played at Rotary Park, came back and played
Hollywood,
Florida.
Bucky
Florida
Dent.
Remember him coming
Bucky
in?
Dent.
Yeah, we'd have every team would line up
in their colors.
You're
like brand spanking clean uniform.
Oh, God. Central Appliance.
Yes.
Pansiera Funeral Home. In Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Central. I was big. I met
Kane's Furniture in Miami.
No, we had the little the funeral homes,
the weird,
electric. Somebody's electric company.
Yeah.
But Chico's bail bonds. I mean,
But you were so proud.
Oh my God,
so proud.
You got your shirt.
And your family was so happy to.
By the end of the years, it was peeling off. It was
tattered.
Send roll of highlights.
How the numbers all fall off. Yeah.
You're gluing them back on. Mom, the numbers coming off.
That's the beauty of baseball, bro.
It was
that is the beauty. And again, not to say that football didn't have its opening day. Little league football.
That's not like baseball.
It's not baseball like baseball.
Opening day. Yeah.
Opening day in the little leagues, opening days. That was phenomenal. You were at, what was it? What's the name of the park?
Rotary Park,
Hollywood,
Park, Florida.
I was at Tamiami Park. That was the big one. And my God, it was like. It was like a parade. It literally was a parade of teams.
Spring training was going on, so there were Major League Baseball players all over.
And former players that were available. Yeah. I've done for 6.
And for the record, Gaylord Perry did throw a spitter when he threw out the first pitch. He went to his hair, then in the back pocket, into the glove. I caught it, and it was like splat.
I've done. I think I've done 7 straight years at Nell at Northeast Little League opener, and I gave a speech, and
I went out to Palma. They asked me to come out to Palmacia one time. That was super fun.
It warms my heart so much.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, now by all means, invite me again. Every year that they would invite me back, I would be like, "Don't you want somebody else?" They're like, "No, we love the message." I always try to change the message for the kids. I've had kids now that were like 7 years ago. Now imagine they were 11, 12 years old. They're like in college that I've run into at the Trop or something. It's like, you gave the speech at Nell. I go, dude, you're a grown man. You're a grown young man. Yeah, I was 11 or 12.
I was just thinking,
it's unbelievable.
I've never thrown out a first pitch at the Trop.
No, that's that'd be cool.
I'm sure you have.
No, I haven't. I've never thrown out a first pitch at the Trop. No, whoa. I've done it multiple times at both Joe Robbie and at the new stadium.
Well,
in fact, I've been asked already to do it this year at the new stadium, so I'll probably be over there sometime early in the season. But
which new?
At Lone Depot Park.
Oh, Lone Depot. Oh, nice.
Yeah. I did last year and the year before.
Well, what about here?
No big deal.
The Rays' favorite podcast, JP and Big O.
Yeah,
We could do it together.
We'll figure it out.
You from the left side, me from the. You throw righty. You throw
righty too, but I can throw. If you want me, I'll throw left. I'll throw righty, lefty, whatever you want.
You go lefty, I go right.
I'm ambidextrous.
You could throw with both. Really?
Yeah, I can throw with both, man. For a first pitch, I could throw a first pitch. That's not a problem.
I think if I did, I would go. I think I'd go submarine slider.
What?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
I'm going dropping down. I'm dropping down
because you get.
I'm dropping down.
Conceivably, it could be a meme, bro. Conceivably, it could
I'm
go.
dropping down.
It could go.
It could go sideways.
It could go sideways.
It could go sideways very easily,
very quickly.
It does go sideways when I throw it down below slider.
Very nice there.
It's unhittable.
Very nice, Mr. Taylor.
Who has ever gone Kent to Colby on first pitch? Who?
I bet you it's happened.
I don't remember.
Very infrequently.
Yeah. I want to do something new and bold.
I wonder if Charlie Huff has thrown a knuckleball.
Oh, yeah.
Pitch.
I'm telling you, Gaylord threw the knuckleball.
He threw a little something messing with it.
Had to.
Yeah.
Had to. Cross up the kid, not even wearing a mask. A little 8-year-old takes one in the eye. Yeah, that's what opening day's all about.
That's opening day's all about.
Yeah.
Whack a kid in the face.
You go lefty, and then I'll be on the other side, dropping down.
All right. Cool. We'll reach out to Mr. Babby and the crew.
If nothing else, it'll be entertaining.
It will be entertaining.
If nothing else, it'll be entertaining.
But I'll tell you what, right now, their first pitch is 48 a little over 48 hours away, which is crazy to think, right? Here's the season. The season's among us.
We're off to a bang. Our first important DL pitcher.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a Rays opening day without one of our big boys going on the DL. Or the IL, as we call it now.
Yeah, now it's the IL. You know that I spoke about at length, I think the last show or the show before, about the big nine that need to stay healthy. And Ryan Pepiot definitely is in that big nine. 6 of them are pitchers. 3 of them are hitters. We know who the hitters are. Junior, Yandi and Aranda. Key guys to stay healthy, I would say 90% of the season, right? And get 500-600 at bats from these guys. You're gonna get, I think, 25 to 30, 30 to 40, 90 to 110 RBIs individually. That's the key. Pitching wise, working backwards, it's the Usadas, the Jacks, and the Clevingers of the world. Throw in Baker, throw in Sulser. There's another mix in there, same thing on the offense. But those 3 need to stay healthy. And dare I say, Luceda starting a little bit nicked up. I'm not real worried. It seems like the news is good that he's throwing simulated and off the mound and doing his bullpen stuff. So he should be ready when they come back off the first road trip. And the 3 other guys are the starters. Shane's looked fantastic. McClanahan. Obviously, the ace is Drew Rasmussen right now, and then Ryan Pepiot. But dare I say, it's good news, even though it's negative news, and that is that it's a hip impingement, hip inflammation. Nothing to be, hopefully too serious about. Couple of weeks. They're saying he's going to be on the 15-day. 15-day can, with the Rays, has a tendency to turn into 30 sometimes.
Yes, 45, 60.
But let's hope that truly it's more of a let's err on the side of caution coming out of spring training. And, why take them up north to the, St. Louis, Milwaukee, Minnesota trip and, circling back. And hopefully by the time they come back home or soon thereafter.
He's been good in spring, though, Pepe.
He's been nice.
He's
been solid. Bro, he's been good, since he's been a Ray. I like him. He's a workhorse, big legs, big burly guy.
Yeah.
I just like Ryan. I like what he has to say.
He's got so much upside.
He does. And
he's a fan favorite.
He's a fan favorite. I think you're going to see him, around the community, not just this year, but for years to come. I hope he's one of the 29ers in the future. Mm-hmm. He's got definitely the potential because he's young enough, right?
Yeah.
So
we got to get a couple of these guys on your show.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah,
we will. But
because I think that's something Ken Babby has talked about is getting these guys out and
get out there and just
being part of podcasts and live streams. It's a great way to do it.
Oh, we're definitely once the season gets going, let these kids get acclimated to this new roster. A lot of thankfully a lot of the familiar faces, but we do have new faces. I mean, obviously Gavin Lux is also going to be on the IL. What I do like is that Joe Boyle, who had just gotten sent down, boom, slots back in.
Yep.
He's one of those guys that's going to be a slot back. You know what I mean? That you're going to use.
I would have loved to seen him,
but
be part of this rotation now.
They're the guy that kind of put a monkey wrench, at least right now, as we're sitting here on, on the eve of the MLB season starting and 2 days before the Rays start, it's Nick Martinez. Let's look at the 800-pound gorilla as it is. It's a $13 million signing. I know that Eric Neander's got to be sitting there going, man, I signed off on $13 million to this ownership group on one player for 1 year, my highest paid player, and he sure does look pretty shitty in spring training so far. Right. And
it's something you mentioned that you can talk
like
about.
Nick Martinez.
Yeah, we do. And it's supposed to be great in the clubhouse and all that stuff. And it's just like, 13 million, and he's the highest paid player. And if you're not producing, that reverberates to the clubhouse, does it not?
It does. But the jury is hasn't even, I don't even think you've set up the 12 jurors yet.
No.
Or 13 if you have the extra one, right?
It's spring training.
It's spring training.
But it's really bad.
But it looks shaky, and you're a little concerned. Why? Because going back to, okay, so if you had never signed him, you would have had some money to maybe sign somebody else or bring in another bat. He loves Marcell Ozuna. I love Marcell Ozuna. It just would have been tricky how to fit Ozuna in.
He could have played some DH, some left field.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's capable of playing. But here's the problem with that: you
can rake.
He could rake, but Ozuna needs to play pretty much every day, right? He's not Stanton. He's not a thing where you have to baby him, physically. He did have some injuries last year, but that hasn't been the case. Mm-hmm. He's a free swinger that needs 500 at-bats. So who are you taking the at-bats from? So you'd be taking them from who? Fraley? Then I guess you would just not have brought back Fraley,
right,
and try to stick Ozuna for a whole season in right field.
He wouldn't be a perfect fit. But I could have found $13 million for an outfielder, power hitting
two
outfielder.
Players. You could have gotten, another reliever.
But whatever, this is what we got.
Here's what we got. So here's what happens. Joe Boyle jumps in now, and he's got game 2. I mean, because that was Pepiot's to have. He's got game 2 of the season in St. Louis. And I'm happy with that because I like the kid Joe Boyle, just like I like Ian Seymour, who's going to be in the bullpen, but also going to be ready if
he needs to start.
If Matt struggles or Nick Martinez struggles. And by the way, Nick Martinez has a little issue with a hamstring, just slight tightness, nothing serious. So they're going to be babying him a little bit, and we'll see how that goes. So he's scheduled to pitch, I believe, the 4th game. So I think they're going to skip him and pitch. He was scheduled, I think, to pitch maybe the 3rd game, I think. And
because they start Thursday and get Friday off.
Yeah, Friday
Saturday,
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Matz is going to slide into the 3rd game, Nick to the 4th game, and then that matches up nicely with 2 beasts, with Sugar Shane McClanahan against Woodard of the best record in baseball last year, Milwaukee Brewers. So right off the bat, they're playing, serious 2 good teams from the Central that are capable. And obviously then, you go on over to another Central Division team and the Twinkies that are not as expected to be that great, but always play the race very tough. So,
St. Louis, Milwaukee, Minnesota.
Yeah. The one other
Minnesota could be cold too.
Yeah, and they surprisingly they don't have a dome. They actually play open air.
I love that
beautiful stadium. Beautiful stadium.
Yeah.
The other aspect of the injury bug is, again, looking at second and short all along going into spring training. Well, it's going to be Gavin Lux and Taylor Walls. Gavin Lux, Taylor Walls. Gavin Lux and Taylor Walls are not available. And so the more serious injury obviously is Taylor Walls with the oblique. And that could be 3-4 weeks. It could be 4-6 weeks. So we don't know exactly. But Gavin Lux with the shoulder, hopefully should not be as long. So what does this mean? And that's why it got me to thinking about opening day, JP, because Carson Williams has been named as the opening day shortstop. Bro, that news had to be so just incredible for this kid. You know what I mean? So when he runs out there in one of the, oh, by the way, one of the landmark places, you mentioned Cincinnati, St. Louis is yeah, and the city of St. Louis. When I think of baseball,
that's another one.
I think of St. Louis, Cincinnati, Boston, Baltimore, New York, and throw in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
those are like the meccas of the baseball greatness. You know, like when you think of football,
Agreed.
You know, it's Green Bay and some of these, you know, towns. Obviously, New York,
Chicago, Soldier Field.
Right. Those, you think that's the history of football. This is the history of baseball. So the Rays are actually starting out in a really, really cool environment. And this kid, Carson Williams, is going to have a ball. Hopefully has a great game, doesn't try to do too much, and just soaks it all in, because not everybody gets an opportunity.
So what do you see as the opening day lineup? If you're Kevin Cash, or should I say, if you're the geeks in the analytics department that set the lineup every game?
Right.
We'll have that. We have to do a show, man. Real quick.
Yeah.
How much is Cash in terms of your input in the lineup on a daily basis? How much do you think he has as opposed to the analytics department? Or do it?
I think it's probably a 50-50 scenario. I think he's
like they say, this is the lineup, and
this is the lineup that looks, and then he might shift a thing or two. But I think they're in sync so much, you know, that, you know, and they probably work cohesively pretty regularly. It's not like this out of the blue, you know, a paper comes out into his desk, you know, into his office. This is the damn lineup, and you're going to stick to it. Okay. You're like, oh shit. Okay. This is what I'm writing in, you know, Chandler Simpson, you know,
he's sitting at his desk and all of a
sudden, yeah, right.
Just comes down from the ceiling
from the upstairs.
Takes it off the
what you will put. No, I think
it comes on the computer and it pops up. It goes,
yeah.
It goes, here's my lineup for today.
Here's your lineup, but you know, I'm sure he has autonomy.
He has editing.
I think he would have autonomy, and they probably go back and forth and go like, hey, I was thinking of doing this today or that today. But they're probably so much in sync, and they work together so much in the off season, in spring training, you know, and this is old hat for them. This guy's been a 2-time manager of the year.
I'd much rather be on Cash than
So, but he probably will tell you, me, and everybody that part of winning manager of the year came with, you know, the system that they implement. So he you know, he's an unselfish person. So anyway, with the talented lefty and Matthew Liberatore starting, I would think listen, here's my thought. I don't think I switch the lineup, but whether it's lefty or righty, with reference to Chandler Simpson. I think Chandler Simpson should be, hopefully, will be that Kenny Lofton-esque kind of player. You know, Kenny was a great outfielder. We're still working on Chandler becoming that, but you know, don't worry about that. He's working hard. He's got the speed, but he is that dynamic of an offensive, you know, juggernaut. So why not just get him comfortable as like, you're our leadoff guy, period. And lefty or righty starting. Oh, by the way, he's notoriously since college has hit lefties and righties very, very well. So you know what his career against Liberatore is? I have no idea. Batting 500. There you go. I'm probably not a large sampling.
It's 2 at bats.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It doesn't say what he did, but his OPS is 1.167. So it must be a double.
Yeah, it might have been a double or a triple. He hasn't hit a home run in the bigs. He finally hit a home run the other day. His first one as a major league gray, quote unquote, because it's spring training. But regardless, my lineup would definitely be Chandler Simpson leading off, Yandy second.
Yep.
I probably would want to go Caminero third, but I think
versus lefty.
Yeah, again with the lefty. So then you kind of, but my gut feeling is I think they're going to go Aranda third, and then Caminero fourth. Then you go Mullins fifth. Here's where it gets a little tricky.
Right.
I would like to start Fraley, but right off the bat, if you're going to play platoon, Fraley doesn't start for me. So I either go Ryan Velotti or DeLuca, either or. And honestly, I'd probably go DeLuca. He's had a great spring. He's a kind of a little, mini veteran of this team, if you will, in a short tenure, but still, knows the system.
I like that.
And you go DeLuca, then you go, what do we got left here?
Carson.
We go Carson. If you go DeLuca, then you got Carson. Actually, I don't. I go like Williamson.
He's starting at second?
Yeah, no, actually, yes, he's starting at second because it's a lefty, so you're not starting Palacios. Right. So Williamson, then you go Williams.
And then Fontes.
And then Fortes, the right-handed hitting catchers.
Yeah.
So you could do that, or you could go Fortes 8th, Williamson 9th. I kind of like that a little better, actually, because so when you then you've got a little speed that you could play some
double lead off. Yeah, so
so then you have
I'd say Fortes
8th,
and then Carson or Williamson 9th.
Yeah. So then when you look at
I tell you what, there's some right-handed pop in the bottom of that order.
Yeah,
with Williamson and Carson.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Williams.
You play Fortes however.
I gotta admit, that's a pretty good lineup,
dude. It's the 1 through 4 have to be super productive.
Yeah,
1 through 4.
Like if I'm a pitcher looking at that lineup, right off the bat, I'm like, pain in the ass.
Yeah,
this guy
right off bat.
By the way, Simp Chandler dropped down a bunt yesterday for a hit.
Yeah,
love that.
Yeah,
he's adding that to his game,
right?
Especially from the left side. Now he'll be batting right-handed against Labrador, but from the left side,
no, he only hits lefty.
Oh, that's right. But he hits
he hits lefty as well.
Lefty and right.
That's why the platoon
doesn't matter
thing is like, oh, do you gonna throw Velotti in left field? No, dude.
He's like a switch hitter because he hits both.
He hits them both well, bro.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. The reason I like Chandler leading off and getting on base, hopefully at a 350 and above clip, right? 350 is the goal when you're a leadoff guy. If you're on 350 and you're creeping up to 400, 375.
He was at what, 340 last year on base? Let me
check it out.
Spring training was at 382. No,
yeah, exactly.
326 last year.
Yeah, so that's where you got to creep up over 350 into the 370s.
Well, 6 bunts, that does it for you.
And then you have Yandy, who is one of the Yandy and Arias are probably the 2 best batsmiths of like taking a baseball and doing whatever they want to do with a baseball.
Yeah.
I want to hit it to right. He stays inside, flicks it to right. Arias is the same way. Yandy goes, okay, you come in, I'm quick enough to pull you. But he stays pretty much through the middle and to right. So what happens when you're through the middle and to right? That means you're hitting pretty much almost behind the runner all the time. So if he has that guy on base, a lot of times, base hit to right, first and third, you just manufacture the run. Now you
how many more fastballs is Yandy seeing with Chandler on first?
So, bro, I'm telling you,
changes everything.
If they stay healthy, this is a lineup that
I don't want to see Yandy at the top.
No, I don't want to see him at the top. I think it's useless.
Yeah,
he's base to base to base.
Yeah, you're clogging up the bases.
The only thing you're doing is, guaranteeing that he'll get 4 to 5 at bats, right?
Right.
Yesterday he went 4 for 4. The guy is a wizard with a bat in his hand.
Yeah.
No, man, he's a preeminent number 2 hitter.
And Chandler could be the best leadoff hitter in the game.
Yeah. Yeah. So leave him alone. And then it's on Aranda and Caminero to drive in those guys. And then you go into hopefully, what will be a Mullins, Fraley.
But that's what's great when you have Williamson and Carson Williams at the bottom of the order.
Yeah.
Is that those guys, usually pitchers will want to, let's just get through the bottom of the order. We'll be good. And these guys just, I'm not saying they just run into one. They got some pop.
They got some pop.
And you got to be careful.
Yeah.
You got to be careful.
Yeah.
So a pitcher has to be locked in 1 to 9, that takes you can't take a breath. You can't pitch around because these guys can hurt you.
And
that's good.
And
I like that.
When we look,
and when Taylor Walls and Gavin Lux are in there, that ain't the case.
No, that's the case. What you get there,
which are supposed to be our 2 starters. I'm like, meh.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
I think this is a blessing in disguise. These two injuries.
See how that goes. Taylor becoming your utility defensive specialist is okay.
How much are we hurt
Gavin
defensively?
Lux is expected to play a lot. Yeah. So I don't know how that will work out.
With Williams at short and Williamson at second, how much worse defensively are we than with Lux and Taylor Walls? Because offensively, it's not even close.
Not even close. That's where it's yet to be seen how well the kid comes. Carson comes highly touted as far as how good his defense is in the minor leagues. But now does that translate to the everyday and the bright lights, big city?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say he's not close to being Taylor Walls.
Right.
But if he could be solid, and we know that Williamson's another one that comes like with high praise about his defense. So I think we're going to be okay. We'll see how these guys work. You could have a platoon situation at second base with Gavin Lux playing most of the time with right-handed pitching, right? So you have righty starting, you start Gavin Lux. You have lefty starting, you start Williamson. I like that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with Johnny DeLuca and Fraley, lefty righty, and once those, and you mix and match them throughout the game. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a platoon, if you will, of Carson Williams play 7 innings and then you hand the glove
to Taylor.
You don't have the bat. You hand the glove over to Taylor.
Yeah, you got a 3-2 lead, 4-2 lead.
Yeah. So I'm okay with those platoons. I would like to leave center, left, third, first alone.
Yeah.
And DH.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leave them alone and let them get their 600 at bats and be major guys.
Down with that.
I'm down with that.
I'm also down with Texas Roadhouse, Wesley Chapel.
Yes, we are, buddy.
It is a
comfort food at a comfortable price.
Yes, and it's great food too.
Yeah,
it's not, the great steakhouses of the world. They are what they are, but they also take a first mortgage or a second mortgage. You don't need that at Texas Roadhouse, Wesley Chapel.
TRWC.
And the steaks are fantastic. And I say better?
And they have their own butcher.
That's right.
That's not the case at a lot of these mid-range steaker places.
They take it very seriously.
Yes,
and it's absolute joy to eat there. You were just there recently.
I was, and just love it. The service is great. The location, I think, is fantastic, and it's come out and check it out. Once you see it, and once you try it, once you eat it, you're gonna want to come back over and over. It's a good experience at again, comfort food at a comfortable price.
And kingmakerstampa.com is where we're sitting right now. You could be part of this incredible club. We have a sports bar, a production studio, office space, a golf simulator. It's the ultimate man cave, and it can be yours at Kingmakers Tampa. And Murphy Auto Group, Genesis of Tampa.
That's right.
Who just got a Who just got a GV70?
Who just got a Genesis?
Oh, yeah.
The big JP.
That'd be me. Sport, like clean, white.
Oh, my gosh. I sat in it already. I sat in it. And
black interior.
And the big guy could I fit perfectly.
Yeah, me too. I ain't small, but I ain't that big. But, and my old car was just me. A BMW. I was not a fan.
It was
This thing is mine, and it's beautiful. It's one of those cars where
you're very happy.
I never thought I could afford it, but I got me in a 2023 model that is absolutely freaking brand new.
Yeah. And they're making great deals because they're fresh in the area, they're kicking ass, and they're wanting used cars. So they're willing to give you a really good deal.
They gave me way more than what my car was worth.
No, they're aggressive right now.
Yeah, they're being very aggressive. They're making deals.
Yeah, they're making deals.
So get over to Genesis of Tampa. And there's always something fun going on there. They're giving away a pot of gold here in March, and they're also giving away money to Gray Bull Rescue every time you buy a car. Yeah. So I'm supporting a great group of guys that make a difference.
They're the best.
So
and if you're ever in Haines City, check out their other shop, which is Miracle Toyota of Haines City. I can't say enough about what the job they do over there.
Yeah. So if you're in the market for a car, doesn't matter what you're looking for, pre-owned, new, whatever, they're making deals. Genesis of Tampa, Miracle Toyota, check them out. All right. So we've hit mostly the Rays here.
Starting. Well, I do want to say that one other thing that aspect of the Rays that is so integral and may end up being the most important aspect. We talked about the starting, and how important it's going to be those big three guys, Pepiot coming back, obviously Sugar Shane, Drew having a next level from being a star to an all-star. It's the bullpen. The bullpen is so key. So I'm looking forward to Griffin Jacks having a full season, coming over from the Twins last year. And he just seems like he's taking next steps. You know what I mean? He was on that, Team USA, pitched fantastic. He is the guy to hold down, that fort. He's taken over, I think, for Pete Fairbanks, and probably going to be vocal like a Pete Fairbanks, because he seems to be an outgoing kind of guy from what I hear in the interviews. And then you have, the youngster in Garrett Clevenger, with a phenomenal arm that everybody is wanting to do a trade deal with the Rays on this guy.
Everybody wants him.
And no, you're not getting that guy. And then when Uceda comes back, and then you add the Sulcers, you add the Bakers, you add the Kellys. This is a formidable bullpen. And every team nowadays will not make the playoffs without a sensational bullpen. That's right. If I would say one full blanket statement, you don't win without a great bullpen in these days, because there's just too much matching going on, JP. There's too much shortened games that pitchers are barely throwing 5, if not 4 1/3.
Yeah.
So you have to have that monster, not only the monster 7, 8, 9 guys, you got to have other guys, because the 7, 8, and 9 guys can't pitch every day.
Right.
So that's when, the season becomes a battle of health. And how good is that damn pen? How good is the minor leaguers that you can call up to fill in even in the pen? So I love the Rays pen. That gives me or them the chance to nullify those 5 or 6 games possibly that it's going to be, whether they make a wild card or not, or vie for the division.
They're playing Atlanta today. They're losing 2-1, but Carson Williams has a 2-out RBI. How about that?
Love it.
Boozer started today. Cam Boozer, 33-year-old, 6'3" lefty. I don't know much about this guy, but he had a couple of strikeouts today in his one inning.
They might have. I think he's already been set down.
Yeah,
but he started. Yeah. But
he's got some interesting numbers.
Does he?
Yeah, it looks like he's been injured.
Yeah,
because he's only pitched for the White Sox. Yeah, he only pitched 9 games last year. 8 innings pitched, but a 0 ERA. In 24, he only pitched 10 innings.
He's had a hell of a spring.
Yeah, he said he's a 1.8 ERA. In 2024, he only pitched 10 innings. So he's pitched in the bigs, but he just hasn't pitched a lot.
Yeah.
And his major league career, he's pitched 34 innings with a 0.79 ERA.
Yeah.
And a 0.79 whip.
Yeah.
So I don't know much about this dude, but he hasn't pitched much, but nobody's hit him either. Since 22.
He
just gets injured every single year. Looks like.
Seems like he's got a whip of an arm.
But, the guys like that, you just never know when they're coming.
So what are the chances, man? His name, but his is my compadre alumni from Columbus is with a Z, right?
Yeah.
Boozer.
Yeah, he's Boozer with an S, Booser.
But they're both Cameron.
Both Cam. This guy's this guy's 33 years old.
Yeah, how about that?
This is weird. I know nothing about this guy, but where the hell did he come from?
He's from Seattle, Washington.
I mean, at 20 in the 22 season, he pitched for Arizona, Boston.
Well, he's only had
White Sox.
He's only had 11 games in the big leagues that he's pitched in. Well, I take it back. He's pitched in more games. He's pitched in I apologize.
His career. He's pitched in 35 games.
Yeah. He's
34 innings.
11 decisions.
Yeah.
82 games, 73 innings, and 78 strikeouts. I mean, he's just must be off injured.
Off injured.
That's
right.
what it is, the poor guy.
Yeah. So. But when he pitches, nobody can hit him.
I'm gonna tell you what, he's a hoss.
He's 6'. He's a big old dude.
230 from Seattle, Washington. He's a big old
with
hoss.
a big nasty beard too.
Yeah. So listen, it's a left-handed arm that you could always use. In fact, both of them have pitched today. Speaking of left-handed arms, Clevenger went in there and had a couple outs, a couple walks, but no runs and 1K. So yeah, keep a long shot eye on on the other Cam Boozer, along with Duke being in the Sweet 16.
Oh, so his comeback story was featured in CBS Saturday Morning Profile.
Him. I forgot what it was.
Yeah,
there's some story. What was it?
I don't know. I'm just reading this for the first time.
Yeah, if you guys out there.
So he was on CBS Saturday Morning, with his Cameron Joseph Boozer, pitched 2 seasons at Oregon State, underwent Tommy John as a freshman, transferred to Central Arizona, was named. He must have been out of baseball for a long time and then decided, like kind of a Jim Morris rookie type deal, and just decided to come back and give it another shot.
That's kind of what it's seeming like.
Yeah, because he was just out of it.
How about that? Well, the Rays are definitely known for that, right?
Yeah. I'm down for something like that.
Yeah. Have a lefty that.
Yeah. All right. So we love what the Rays look. It's exciting. They're coming back to the Trop. This we don't know. We look at this lineup. We're like, there's some stuff here.
Yeah, there's some stuff here.
They definitely good young players. We want to see how they grow up. And
they definitely have the arms. They have.
I'll be honest with you. I wasn't excited about Taylor Walls, Gavin Lux, Carson Williams, Ben Williamson. You know what?
Yeah, I'm buying in, but more so buying into the 4-pack of Chandler,
of course,
Yandy, Jr., John
Ronda.
Yeah, that's the
Mullins. Pack. We don't know what we're getting.
We don't know what we're getting Mullins. We don't know what we're getting with the the Luca Fraley mix up. We don't know. We don't even know what we're getting from Forte. I take it back. We know we're getting solid defensive catching from Fortes and Fiducia. So offensively, whatever extra you can get, but we will know what we get from these great arms. So dare I say that this team could go 81-81 and could go. It could win 90 games.
Yeah,
that's how this team is.
And in this division, with everybody beating up on each other, but really good teams in this division. Who knows? You
really don't know, but it will take those big 9 that I've mentioned often to stay healthy. Right now, Pepiot is down, but not a major injury. Hopefully, not to say that your hip isn't critical for your torque and your pitching, but it's not a shoulder or arm injury. On the flip side, baseball is literally starting tomorrow night, and that'll be on Netflix with all these mixtures of different streaming sites. By the way, you can watch every single Rays game on your phone on Rays TV for $99. It's a pretty sweet deal to be able to catch.
Yeah, if you're Spectrum, they have a Rays TV channel on there, Spectrum, so you'll be able to get it.
You can be able to get it there.
Yeah, part of your Spectrum package.
So
I think on Frontier as well.
I don't know about Frontier.
Yeah.
You think so?
I think they said they were going to have spots on each one. So I know there's one on Spectrum for sure.
Okay.
So that's part of your package.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I know.
DirecTV, I think is going to, they said anywhere there was FanDuel, you're going to be able to see it.
Okay.
So hopefully that's where it ends up.
I think the Rays TV deal is, it's very convenient because we're a lot of us are on our iPads or phones a lot, and for $99, basically you're getting you get 162 games anytime, anywhere. That's a hell of a deal. But tomorrow it's the rival of all rivals. The New York Yankees are kicking off their season. Here's a team that is expected to go deep in the playoffs again. If you're going to look at the AL East. They've got to be 1-2. For me, I still think the Toronto Blue Jays are the cream of the crop of the AL East. They've just done so much to even better their team of last year.
Yeah.
They added this kid, Cody Ponce, who watch out with this guy.
Yeah.
Speaking of a veteran guy who went away, picked up a split, and it's just dealt this spring. And remember, when a guy's gone away for a few years and added a new pitch, that's like a whole new arm in the league, so the hitters are going to take a while to adjust to this knucklehead, and he's going to be advantage Ponce until they figure him out.
Yeah.
So you throw him out there hot and heavy early on, and then you bring in the Barrios, and your Savages on the IL, they're going to baby him a little bit. But this is a formidable team. But I think the Yankees have a lot to prove. Obviously, they're going right off the bat with their boy Max Fried, who has become their solidifier.
Yeah,
he's their guy, because Rodon is coming back. They're both going to be sticking around here in Tampa Bay or Steinbrenner Complex, along with Garrett Cole, and hopefully have these those guys later on into May make a difference. But the Yankees are not going to be easy. They have one of the most daunting lineups in all of baseball. Woo. And at their home ballpark, they're tough, but they're going to be out west. I thought it was interesting, and Aaron Boone made a cool comment, because it was the first time, I can't remember. You have to look it up there on MLB. The first time in decades that they played a spring training game in Arizona. So the Yankees played a spring training game in Arizona on their way out west,
right, to
open the season. So in fact, I believe today they might be even. Yesterday they played the Cubs. They might have a game today.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I don't think so, because they got to open up tomorrow.
No, they got a game today.
They do.
They got a game at 3:05. Yanks and Cubs in Arizona.
Yeah,
Garrett Cole is pitching today.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then they got to take off for San Francisco in the game tomorrow night.
Yes, yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah, their lineup looks like this: Rice, Chisholm, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Dominguez.
The Yankees in Arizona.
Yeah.
It's a Cubs park. Wow.
That's packed.
Woo.
Tough
ticket.
Yeah, that's a tough ticket.
Baseball's back, baby.
Baseball is back. The WBC obviously, brought in a lot of panache to start this season. So, yeah, baseball's definitely back.
We have some great comments today. Rick says Yandy is too slow. He's slower than JP getting out his wallet at dinner.
Hello.
Hey now.
Wow.
Hey now.
Talk about the Florida Gators.
That's not true.
He's got alligator arms.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah. No. I can attest to JP always being. He throws himself. It's like MMA, pretty much. Like the check comes, he's like, "Hey, I got it." And
I don't even let the check come.
No,
I do it beforehand.
You do the old.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alejandro says, I guess this is about Boozer. In 2024, at age 31, overcame a severe car accident that broke his back.
Oh, shnikey.
While riding a bicycle during his minor league career. This 2017 incident was among numerous injuries, including a broken femur. So he got smoked while riding a bike.
He was riding a bike in spring training and got hit by a car.
Yeah. And they put him out for years.
This was when 2017?
Yeah. So now he's making a big comeback.
God bless him.
And he's been injured every year, though, since he came back. 22, 23, 24.
Boozer.
Go do it, baby.
Boozer.
Yeah.
Boozer. I'm pulling for him now.
Yeah, man. That's pretty cool.
I'm pulling for him. I like to see this guy up at the Trop sometime this year. And we'll get the story out properly and get a lot of support. Hey,
Alex Nunn says, I'm in Cleveland for the summer. Can't wait to see the Rays here at Progressive Field. That's another great stadium.
Another beautiful stadium.
Another great stadium, man.
Yes. The Guardian.
You played that old shitty stadium.
Old crappy
Municipal Field, whatever that was.
No, it was Jacobs Field.
Jacobs Field.
Yeah.
Was that? But that was the new one.
No, that was the one that was around since the 90s, dude.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, the one before that, wasn't that like Cleveland? They played where the Browns played, I think.
Yeah.
That old shit box.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll do it. That'll do it. Got a good. Thank you for the comments, guys. Appreciate that. Great job.
Yeah, buddy.
We're working on something.
We're working on something. We'll post it out there. JP, I know you guys are always following him.
You want to do a post game show?
I'd like to do
a pre and post watch show on Thursday.
I'd like to be on and see if we can, people can watch the game with us. We'll figure that out. And then
we can do that.
We could definitely do a post game show.
We can do that.
We definitely could do a post game.
We could do that.
we just pop right here, or go to Riveters, or we'll do it right here at the.
You guys want to do a watch party at Riveter? Some of you cats, you want to do that?
Yeah, we could do that.
Hit us up,
or you could come out here to.
Yeah, we'll have them here at the Kingmakers at the studio here if you want to come on. Maybe we'll just watch it.
Just kind of zoom it.
Yeah,
you got the thing.
We could do that.
Just pop in and out.
Yeah,
and stream it. Live stream.
Sure, we could do that.
Live stream game.
Yeah. I could just set my camera, my phone up in the sports bar room there.
In the sports bar room.
While we watch.
People can actually
see the game.
No, we can't show the game.
You just show us and knuckleheads.
Exactly.
Alejandro can come on over. Maybe Rick will make it out.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll be watching the game. And
None come on over. Yeah.
We'll order some stuff from Riveters.
Yeah. Get some wings.
We'll get some wings.
We'll do that.
We'll watch the game. Then we'll go on and have a real post go.
We can do that from right in here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's the deal.
We're done.
4 o'clock.
Well, wait a minute. You know what?
What do you got going on Thursday?
I got a Lightning game Thursday.
Are you what time's? Yeah.
Yeah, I got a Lightning game Thursday. I got to work. Yeah, see that? Right. I'm talking out my ass.
You're talking out your ass. You're trying to pick up a check that you
cracking at Lightning.
You're picking up that check, and you're not even going to pay for it.
You know what though? I can set you up in here.
While. Yeah,
I can set you and Tim, and Hamon might be able to do something.
What time do you have to head over to the?
We'll let you know tomorrow. Look at us producing on the air.
We're producing on the air.
You're going to get your big O on Thursday. There you go.
Well,
I promise you that.
Yeah, that would be nice. Right?
Don't let your wife know.
Yeah. Hello.
See what I did there?
Hello, Hamon. You're going to get your Hamon, okay? Listen, go outside, come back in, start all over. I'm going to tell you, okay? Do me now, forget about me later.
Opening day.
He's right.
Opening day. Get your big O right here.
Get your big O right here. Holy cow.
Beautiful stuff. Great job, my friend. You're looking forward to this first baseball season together, the Big O show, all that stuff.
Yeah.
The official Rays podcast, whether they like it or not.
Yeah, well, they like it.
Of course,
that's a good thing.
We're available.
Yeah.
What do you say to all these folks before you sign off?
Mi vida. Stay tranquil and tropical, baby. See you.